Welcome back to my channel, Darice's Daily Deeds, where I discuss everything from fashion, beauty, luxury to lifestyle. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, you guys asked and I am delivering. This is going to be a Coach Marlie. This is going to be a Coach Marlie and a Coach Cassie comparison. So I hope you guys are ready, because your girl got some opinions that she want to talk about in this video. But before we get started, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you have not hit that notification bell yet, make sure you go ahead and do that, because you don't want to miss when I'm uploading these videos. I'm really just trying to really give you guys what you want, and I'm really just trying to come up with a really good filming schedule, because you guys have been asking me for a lot of different content, so I really appreciate that. But of course, make sure you still are sharing these videos, hitting that thumbs up button for the algorithm, and just commenting down below, because that's all going to help me continue to grow here on this platform. And without further ado, we are going to go ahead and just jump right into the video. Okay guys, so yes, I seen, you guys were saying you cannot wait until I, did a comparison on these two bags. I don't think there's any video out there on this, so here goes. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a go. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion on these two handbags. I've had the pleasure of being able to carry both of them at this point. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and we're just going to talk about the Coach Marlie bag, because that's the bag that I got first. This is the bag that, if you watch my other Coach unboxing, or the unboxing of this handbag, the one that I really just got back into the brand with, and I kind of have really taken a liking to Coach. I'm not a full-fledged Coach girl, but this bag really helped me just really get back into the brand. So first things first, well, with this bag, I love the fact that it is top handle. I love the fact that, it has the turn. Well, I don't love this, but of course, the similarities, I guess I should say, is that it does still have that turn lock closure right here in the front. It has the flap. It does have the back pocket, which is very similar to the Coach Cassie. And, it has your strap, your adjustable strap. That definitely does come in handy. And it, it just really looks cute, crossbody. I have not really tried it as a shoulder bag yet, but if you watched my other video, I did do some mod shots of this bag with me kind of wearing it, and you guys can kind of see that. It does have this Coach emblem right here on the side. That's another difference that it has. So it doesn't have the and it still has the hang tag right here. Sorry about that, guys. So it still has that. So these are kind of like some of the similarities that I wanted to point out. Now, along with your similarities, of course, there's going to be differences. So that's why we're going to compare the two. And that's kind of where you can make your decision. There's actually quite a few differences in the bag. So I'll start to kind of just I'll talk about the differences, then I'll kind of do like a side-by-side, and then you guys can kind of make the judgment for yourself on which bag you think you prefer, or hey, if you don't have both bags, it will really help you. So first of things first, the price point of this bag, we're just going to jump right into it and talk about that. This bag, of course, retails for much less than the actual Coach Cassie bag. Now this, I believe, is the outlet version of the Coach Cassie bag. So that's why, of course, it's not going to have as many features. And there are some things that kind of jump out, of course, that you notice that aren't exactly the same. So this right here, now, even though it does, both bags have a top handle, you don't find this part on the Coach Cassie. So I'm not sure if you guys like this. I actually think this is really cute to have, because it kind of like allows you to, just have room to really like place your hand here on the actual handle. And that's definitely a difference, because the Coach Cassie, it's a lot, flatter. I'm going to be holding that one up in just a second here, but I'll show you now. So if you want to see, that's what I mean. So this is, of course, you know, it has a little bit of a difference here, but I still think this is a really cute added bonus though. I don't think that it would really serve this handbag very well to have that on there, to be honest, but I still think it's a really cute feature. Of course, the hang tag, it's a little different. I don't believe that well, okay. The hang tag is not actually different, but it is a little smaller, we'll say that. So another thing that stands out with this bag is the hardware color. How do I say this in a nice way? Okay, so the handbag, the hardware color, it's not bad. I actually really do think it gives it a really nice finish and everything. But on the Coach Cassie, I do feel like it's more of a brassy type of look. And on the Coach Marlie, it's more yellow gold. Not anything looking cheap or anything like that. It's just not the same. We'll just say that. But like I said, I don't think that this really takes away or cheapens the bag or anything, but there's just a difference there. So I'm not sure if you're more of a brassy person. Of course, that may be a deal breaker with buying this bag. That may be something that turns you off, but I will say that, you know, you can definitely tell the difference in the hardware and the color. I'll actually show you kind of what I'm talking about. So if you see here, that's a lot more gold, but then this is definitely a lot more brushed gold. Like there's just a difference. Even with this C in the middle, like there's a difference in that. So hopefully I'm gonna hold both of these up and you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. So keep that in mind. Okay, so another thing about this bag, of course, it doesn't have the C right here. Now, some people prefer it not to have the C, so I totally get that. I think that the C doesn't do anything for me. I mean, if it's not there, it's not making me like the bag any less. It is really not making me like the bag anymore. I'm honestly not really a turn lock person at all. I'm a person that if I want to get in my bag, I prefer to just be able to lift my bag, unzip my bag. So I was really making an exception with this bag, but because of the simplicity of both of the turn locks on both of these, you know, it's really easy to get in and out of. Now, let's go ahead and talk about one of the major key differences to me in both these bags is the leather quality and the interior. Those are going to be the biggest differences in these bags, in my opinion. When you hold this bag, it does not have as much weight as the Coach Cassie. So this is the Coach Marlie again that I'm holding, and you know, we're going to jump into Coach Cassie in just a minute here, so bear with me, guys. I'm not going to only talk about this bag, but I really want you guys to know in case you were thinking about purchasing this. Okay, so this leather, it feels like it's lighter, more lightweight, and it just does not feel as substantial as the other one. You'd have to really hold them to know what I'm talking about, because on camera, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but you know, they both are kind of like that, what is the leather? Like that pebbled leather, but this one definitely has a much thinner feel to it. So maybe that's because of the fact that it is the outlet version. So there is a difference there. The interior, oh, I got some spots on it, y'all. So, cause I use my bags, okay? I do. I don't use it every day because I don't really need to, but I do use my bag. So, you know, you have your zipper here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then you just have this one big open area, which is honestly not bad to me. And you could fit quite a bit in here. I actually, when I was in Chicago, I used this like as a diaper bag. I threw some diapers in here, some wipes, and I was good. It even has a pocket. You can tell something in here on the front. So just a small little pocket on the front there. And then of course, I already pointed out the back pocket, which is still a great feature to have, especially when you have these flat bags. Sometimes that back pocket is just so convenient. Whew. Okay, so that's the key thing there. The interior is definitely more like a suede. And then I'm going to show you on the Coach Cassie the difference there, which I'm not feeling all the way, but we'll get into that in just a second. But these are just the key differences. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that jumps out at me as being different. It still has like, you know, your little Coach tag in there and all that, but those are the major key differences if you're thinking about purchasing one or the other. And I also have not seen this bag come in that many different colors. I know the Coach Cassie Granted, I know that I think it's being discontinued or something like that, but it still came in a different array of colors than the Coach Marlie did. I believe this is in like a cream color. There's like a denim and maybe some kind of like pink or something, but there's not as many like solids of this bag, I should say, that excuse me, as opposed to the Coach Cassie, where to me they have a lot more options as far as colorways, with it just being solid and just different hardwares and stuff like that. So those are going to be your key differences to me in the two. I'm going to go ahead and just hold up the Coach Cassie so we can kind of just talk a little bit more about the specs there. So in case you're not aware, you know, you really get to see exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so on the Coach Cassie. Now, this bag, just picking it up, definitely much heavier. This is thicker. As you can see, the hardware here is thicker. I pointed out, you know, how on that bag it's a different color, but it's also thicker. The hang tag is much longer. So here, let me go ahead and show you that. See how that hang tag is like smaller. This one's definitely a lot bigger. So that's a difference there. And again, it's that brush gold color. Of course, there's the C there that I pointed out. So I don't, you know, I'm not going to repeat myself, but it's kind of the same thing. Still a turn lock. What I will say, I find that the Coach Cassie, since it has all this extraness going on up in here, this turn lock is not as simple or easy to get into as this. So you see how there's not a lot going on around that circle, and there's a lot more going on here. If you were a person like me that wants to just get into your stuff quick, there's a little bit of a time lapse there. So it's not horrible. As you can see, I'm still just able to do it, but there's a difference. So wanted to point that out as well. Price point. This, I believe, when it was first, like, not on sale, I believe the original price of this was $350 US. I was able to get this on sale for, I believe, $262 in this color. Now, I do know that on the Coach website, they have like maybe the white and the black or something on sale for like $210. I really am not, I didn't need another white bag. I mean, I could use another white bag, but honestly, this color really just filled some holes in my wardrobe. So I was really happy to get my hands on this color on sale. It's like a dark brown. And then in certain, like when certain light hits it, it almost gives like a burgundy, but it kind of can pass as both. So I love that. And I think this is a great fall, you know, summer transitioning into fall type of color, winter, all year round, honestly. But, and you know, this color definitely just screams fall. And that's my favorite season. So I love the color. No regrets with, you know, paying the $262 when I know that they have some that are retailing for like $210. Again, it really just depends on the colorway that you want. But either way it goes, it's still a significantly higher price than the Coach Marlie. I believe the Coach Marlie was like in the $130 price range, somewhere in there, which is excellent. But this is a little bit more, and let me tell you why. So you still have your back pocket, you know, of course, but this bag definitely is it's a tad bit bigger, but not that much bigger. Let me explain why. So of course there's your handle here. This is a little different. This gives more like of a briefcase feel than the Coach Marlie. But, oh, speaking of diapers, bro, let me take that out. Take some of this stuff out of here. We'll do a what's in my bag in a different video. Right now we just want to compare the two. I really want to give an in-depth comparison. So this has 3 compartments. There's this compartment, and then there's actually a back compartment too. So we have this, you have this opening here. Remember, Coach Marlie 1, this 1, 2, 3. So keep that in mind. However, they are still very like compact, thinner compartments. So the few times that I've carried this bag, you know, if you are a person that maybe likes to have more of an open space, that may be a problem because a lot of your things will be separated off. Another thing, the interior on this is not suede, it's more of a cloth material, and it does have the word Coach engraved into it. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. I mean, I honestly kind of think the suede gives it more of a luxe feel, but that could just be me. But it's fine. I mean, it's not like making me dislike the bag or anything. I'm just saying that's a difference. Another difference is, well, not really a difference, but actually a similarity is that this bag also has that Coach symbol kind of that's in the inside. But then there's this like other pocket that's like right here, which is similar to the Coach Marlie. But then you just have this extra front pocket, which actually has one of my lipsticks in there. But yeah, you have this extra front section as well. So, you know, there you go. Then it has this like accordion style look on the side. Of course, you guys, if you are into Coach or watching this video, I'm sure you know what the Coach Cassie, you know, has. A lot of you probably already have this bag because that's what you were saying in the comments of the other video. So, with that being said, here we go. Last look. Definitely a lot lighter. Still has the crossbody strap. Still has the adjustable strap. But again, this one's a little thicker than this one. So, you know, all that is adding to the reason why this one's a little heavier than this one. But either way it goes, two great bags. You know, if you want something on the lower end but still want some good, like a nice good quality handbag, I recommend the Coach Marlie. If you want to splurge a little bit and just have that extra luxe, you know, extra luxe, extra like pochette Matisse feel from Louis Vuitton on a lower price point, then of course, you know, go with my girl Cassie. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. Again, I didn't want to make it too long, but I definitely wanted to, you know, just point out some of the similarities, some of the differences, so you guys can make the decision on which bag you would like to purchase. And if this video was helpful to you guys, comment down below. Let me know if you have both, if you have one or the other, and if you have your preferences. You know, I love to hear from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.